from PolyMarket. The odds of Trump saying the N-word in November surge. 17% chance. And they posted this. It says, Oh, wait. Oh, it's the link. I didn't realize that was a link. Will Trump say the N-word in November? And they're lying to you. It's not. The contract is this. What will Trump say in November? This market will resolve to yes if Donald Trump mentions the listed term. The listed term is N-word, not the N-word. What they're saying is Trump is going to go, the N-word, nuclear, not literally spitting out a racial slur.
Right.
But PolyMarket is tricking you into thinking the N-word, in quotes. They put the, which is not the contract. I think this is actually false advertising, and I'm kind of offended by it, to be honest. I know it's a funny post, but the N-word is a reference to a racial slur, and they're trying to tell people that Trump has a 17% chance of saying it.
Yeah, well, it's just really nonsense. But
Indeed.
But his chance of saying the other N-word is already over. He said it.
He said nuclear?
Yeah.
No, but he hasn't said the phrase N-word.
I thought you were saying the other. I thought you were saying not nuclear. For a second, I was like, wait, I missed that.
I will admit, there is a non-zero chance Trump does say the actual racial slur in November. Yeah. I just think it's a very, very, very low
level.
Poll, yeah. If he sees the poll will raise, it's
what
like
if Trump
the observer.
does, and it's like he takes out a huge bet. Like, so on PolyMarket right now, the trade volume is $35,000. So there's not a lot of money to be made if he does. But what if like tomorrow it jumps up to like 10 million? And then Trump comes out and says it and wins all this money.
I'm gonna say
like, it was a lot of money. I had to do it.
Hold back anymore.
Right.
It's going to feed my family. Yeah.
Well.
The other words available are mustache.
Well, these are words that Trump will say in November.
There's $11 volume on the word Pope. People aren't betting on whether they'll say Pope. Crooked Joe, $4 in Banana Republic. Bitcoin's pretty high. Bernie, if he drops an F-bomb, has Trump dropped an F-bomb?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has. When he said they don't know what they're doing.
I know, but that was like one time. I mean, like it's like a common thing.
Well, that's why it's got to be low odds, right?
Look at this. 98% chance he says Thanksgiving.
Of course. I can't believe there's a 2% chance.
And then N-word.
Thank goodness the war on Thanksgiving is over.
My thoughts.
Peanut.
I think my head's in the gutter because all I'm thinking about is someone making an AI video of him saying all these words and just reaping the benefits from PolyMarket.
What if Trump came out and was like, I'm going to read a list of words to you right
how
now,
do they register whether he said it? That's it. The real question is how they register, whether he said it or not, to whom and where. And
the AI video right now is to the point where a year from now, these midterms are going to be the wildest midterms we've ever seen.
Yep.
You're going to see videos of members of Congress. I'm warning y'all, it's not going to be Donald Trump saying the N-word. That is too obvious. It's going to be a video of Trump at a press conference saying something kind of bad but believable.
Yes.
Where he was just like, we've got too many black people on welfare. Yeah, so I think people need to say it. Then it's going to go viral in the black community, and they're going to be like, don't vote for Trump.
In 2 minutes. Yeah. Now. Already.
That's right now, all Sora 2 does is put a watermark that bounces around.
And if you pay, it doesn't even have a watermark.
It does have a watermark.
Takes it off. If you download your own videos and you're paying $200 a month, it does.
I have that, and it's on all the videos.
No, mine has none. Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Maybe because I'm printing my own name on my own account. I don't use other people's. If you use other people's it prints Sora on it. It does.
Yeah, but I've made a bunch of videos. I posted them, and they have the Sora on it. But you can easily remove it. That's the point. You can go into Premiere and easily.
Oh, yeah, mine don't. I mean, if you go on my Instagram, my videos don't have any Sora watermark. No watermarks. Yeah. Totally indiscernible, bro. It's getting.
I'm gonna make AI videos of Seamus stealing spoons. That way, he can't ever refute it.
Well, the thing is, you would have to make AI videos of that because I've never done that, and I never would do that.
He kept taking Tim's spoons, and he won't admit it.
I never did that before. I've never done that. You know me. You know I would never do that. So
actually, the truth is, he gave me spoons.
Exactly. I gave Tim spoons, and no good deed goes unpunished. For that, I was maligned and smeared. Smeared.
You want to talk about AI, bro? What do you think, dude?
Yeah,
you are like old school.
I'm staring at these words. The choice of these words is Elon Musk, 69%.
Yeah, he and Elon are patching things up.
Yeah, that's already been patched, hasn't it?
He's talking highly of him the other day.
Yeah.
Tylenol, that's up 2%. There's a better chance than yesterday. Peanut, this is a weird website. I don't know. We got to stay grounded. I keep asking, like, how do we stay grounded in the AI revolution? Because all my brain keeps wanting me to go there.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Trump intentionally puts himself into Sora and says, "Have fun, make videos," because then you can never smear him. Any video that comes out of Trump saying something nasty can be like, the kids are playing with AI.
It's not real. It's not. Yep.
We've already seen a little bit of this where I can't remember what the story was. Some leaked audio came out and they claimed it was AI, and we don't know if it was or wasn't. There's been actually a handful of stories like this, but we're at the point now where I wouldn't be surprised if some of these like younger Gen Z politicians intentionally put themselves into Sora so that you can never malign them.
Except with their group chats.
Yeah.
Well, you can't even do that. Because they're going to be like, that wasn't me.
That wasn't me. That was my image. Right.
Or no, not even that. Like with the group chats, the funniest thing is if you could literally just be like, oh, that's not my account.
Yeah. I think everybody, not just politicians, everybody's going to have to do it.
You could do this now. If the Wall Street Journal came to Seamus and was like, we have group chats where you're saying, the Holy Land belongs to Rome. Yeah. Seamus could literally be like, that's not me.
And I'll say that right now.
Well, you could literally just go, that's not me. And they'll be like, but it says Seamus Coggin. I'll be like, yes, someone just made a fake user.
When I hear you saying that, I'm thinking of doing it. I mean, I can see everybody doing that who has any kind of public profile within 2 years. Everybody.
I think about it as like
not just politicians.
But we're in a sink, all spiraling around this drain, and the drain is like that, is like putting your likeness going into the machine, and people are trying to resist it, but it's like maybe we can refill the sink, and if you did resist it, you're never going to go down that drain. But likely right now, we're all going down the drain, so you can dive in intentionally right now and get down there first, and then help build that realm down there, whatever's down there, down that unknown.
Okay. That's Ian's excuse for telling everyone to use his videos. And
I went very long into this. It was terrifyingly unknown, but at the same time, like, why not?
I got a handful of really great videos where Ian finds a monkey paw, and then he says, "I wish I could fly," and then painfully turns into a goose while screaming. It's not doing a good job. A lot of these videos are horrifying. One of them, it's Ian, but he just has a goose head on his normal body, and he's freaking out.
Yeah, we should show
They're really
fun. Bizarre.
I'm saying no to all of this, and what you should do is buy a house far, far away, build a garden so you have enough land to feed just your family, and get some animals and buy some guns and build a fence. And
support twisted plots so that you can also have good entertainment.
I have twisted AI plots where I just literally told AI to make Freedom Tunes videos, and it does.
Well,
we've tried. Chris and I were messing around with that. It does not do it.
I made one, and it looked nothing like Freedom Tunes, but it was a cartoon, and it was like two guys going like this. And one guy looked like Uncle Sam, and one guy looked like a skateboarder. And I was like, and they were saying like nonsense.
That's kind of what my cartoons usually do.
Would you
it makes no sense.
If you could put your cartoons into an AI system like Sora and integrate where everyone could make your cartoons?
Oh no, my goodness, no, I don't think so.
What if you got paid?
No, I would no.
Every time they did it?
No, I don't think so.
Even like $1,000 a second?
Don't think so. No.
Really?
$2,000 a second.
Why no?
When I think about it,
it's because they would be speaking with your.
So here's the thing. The reason I started doing this myself is because I want to maintain control over it, and I don't want large corporations being able to tell myself or my team what we can and can't make. And then, more importantly than that, as far as AI integration goes, because you might be right that it's just inevitable that AI is going to become integrated in all the tools that we use every day. If AI becomes integrated into animation, what I would like to see happen is a system where AI does some of the mind-numbing busy work. Maybe it cleans certain things up or colors certain things in for you, but I want the creative work to be done by humans, and I would be devastated. I would be devastated if we ever got to a point where I was not able to hire my team to continue to make these videos, because there's a team I've built up over years of doing this, and we all work together, and I don't want to be in a situation. I would never want to replace them with AI, and I would hate if there was a situation where it was like literally not possible to hire them anymore because of some algorithmic change.
Oh boy.
So that's that's the concern, and that's also part of why I'm branching out. I think it's important to make entertainment. I also really value my team. They're awesome people who I've worked with for a long time. And the idea of replacing them with a computer, again, I'm fine with a computer aiding in the process to some degree, but the idea of replacing human artists with a computer, I don't like it.
Well, they're taking credit. You know, I just had an experience like that because I had ChatGPT read my new novel, which is coming out in a couple of months. Okay. So it reads the novel instantly. It's 300 pages. Then it gives me the front pages that you have on every book, the title, dedication, blah, 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 including a cover. The cover was very good and right on point. And it said in the copyright page where it always says those things, it said cover by ChatGPT and Roger Simon.
Wow.
And I went, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, good for you.
I got terrified by it. It just for similar reasons. And I went out and hired a human being.
Good for you, man.
But I'll tell you, it's all over. And, because I was a good guy once, doesn't mean I'll be a good guy in 10 years.
And by the way, I'll say like,
You know what I mean? And
one thing, and I will mention, I'm not like, listen, there are obviously people using AI to make things who would never hire someone because they'd never be able to afford to. So that's different. That's totally different. Like they're just making memes or whatever. That's different to me. But when a big studio starts replacing humans with AI, that's when I get concerned.
What if
but they're doing it all over.
I know.
if your people could put out 5 times more work because all they need to do is draw still images now, and the AI will animate it for you, and then you can make 5-10 times more content.
So
and still pay
to
them the same
me,
amount.
and that's sort of what I'm getting at. The ideal situation, maybe it wouldn't be 5 times the content, but the ideal situation and what I'm hoping to do as the technology grows is use it in a way where it can make each team member more productive rather than trying to replace people. Like I said, if there's a way where the AI like takes your rough drawings, like you draw the characters, you design them, you do all the roughs, you make the thumbnails, everything, you do all the creative work in the animation process, and then the AI like colors certain frames for you once you've already colored in the main keyframe.
Like music.
Or keyframes. Yeah, where like it can fill things in for you, but it doesn't replace your people.
Well, so that's coming soon. Right now with the music stuff that we worked on is I actually played in the IRL backstage earlier. If you want to join the IRL backstage pass, Fridays, timcast.com, click join us. I played about 10 seconds from a song. Here's what happened. I wrote a song on my guitar. I played it on my acoustic into the microphone and sang it, uploaded it to Suno and said, this is my song. Here's what we want in full production. It made an AI generated version, which I then gave to Carter and said, this is the vision for the finished piece. Carter then actually reproduced it with human effort. But what it did was it made it so that I could create a bunch of iterations and say, this is my vision. And then Carter goes, I see what you're saying. And then we got a real singer and we got real instruments and Carter played the instruments and did all that stuff.
And it'll give
Well,
you
that sounds great right now. What scares me when I hear it is that in 2 years, Carter, whoever he is, I don't know, would be irrelevant, and that what came out of the AI would be so much better than anything humans could.
It is. It already is. So one of the issues.
So what do you do then? You're being a good guy by hiring your guy.
Here's what's going to happen. Right now, I play a song on my guitar, upload it to Suno.
Right.
It spits out a song. But in this one song we wrote, it could not hit this half step up in the key. Mm-hmm. So it goes, it's like A and then A sharp, but it didn't understand it, so it kept dropping back down, which is a problem. We are almost there. I'd say in a year or maybe 2 years, you'll have voice command AI. You'll play the song, and then it'll go, got it, working on the song now. All right, here's what I've got. It'll play the song back, and you'll go, stop. You keep dropping a half note. It goes up a half note, and it'll go, got it, let me fix that.
Well, here's one thing that I really hope human artists will always be valuable for. This is like optimistic and pessimistic at the same time. We all know that the companies that produce this stuff are going to be owned by bad people, and there are going to be certain things they'll prevent you from making, and you will need humans to make those things.
Seamus, not bad people, but
different people with different values.
Bad
robot.
Santa.
I'm disappointed.
Bad news.
What Simpsons reference is this?
It's not a Simpsons. It's a Biden reference.
Oh, bad dudes who run a bunch of bad boys.
Exactly.
You pay.
We quote Joe Biden on this.
You
show.
pay your artists. Still, do you pay them hourly or do you pay them per project?
I'm not sure how much of that information I really want.
Well,
let
me answer
private
this.
agreements.
Then
But
he
doesn't so much.
It was more rhetorical.
they're all unpaid.
It was more of a rhetorical thing, but I think in the future, as it's easier to
And
produce
also it
more,
depends- it
it's
depends-
less about how long it takes and more about what have you pumped out.
Yeah, well, I think it's because it varies depending on the project, depending on the person, that kind of thing.
But so the hourly thing I think is a relic. It's becoming a relic thing because if you can get it done so fast and it's as good, why sit around?
When you beat your employees, do you find that
But every hour or every project?
overhand or backhand works better when they disobey?
No, dude, my workers beat me. It's horrible.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.